Hi guys, I am back. So apparently I'm in a different location because we recently moved. That's also part of the reason why I wasn't uploading as frequently. So I'm gonna try a few different spots apparently here and there in my new apartment so that way I can figure out a best spot to film. But today I kind of want to test out the lighting and everything. So for that reason, I'm not gonna do a very intense video. Today I'm just gonna do a Q&A. So if you know that about 2 months ago, I did a anniversary giveaway and I asked you guys to ask me questions so we can do a Q&A and you guys can know me a little bit better. So I'm probably gonna divide this Q&A into a few parts because there are quite a few questions. Today I probably would just do like 5 to 10 questions or so, depends on how long they are, and I hope you guys will enjoy this. So let's get started. I have my computer right here, so I'm gonna read off the questions. First we have Amanda B that she asks, what is the main ingredient you look for in your skincare products? That's actually really bad. I don't really look into the actual chemical ingredients. I don't know, I don't pay attention to that very much. I used to have a lot of breakouts, so I used to just look for the acne care kind of ingredients like benzoyl peroxide or whatnot. Other than that, I don't really read into the ingredients. I do get bothered by alcohol though, so I sometimes read the ingredient label to just make sure it doesn't have a whole lot of alcohol in it. Other than that, I don't really care. Well, that's not right. I do care, but I just don't know enough. I'm not educated enough in that perspective, so I don't really look into it. But I generally like moisturizing or hydrating products more than others. So if there's a face cream that I would tend to go for the hydrating kind more. Then Megan Post asked, how did you get into collecting nail polish? I actually don't know. I think I started collecting nail polish maybe 5 years ago, and when I started I just had probably like 10-20 polishes at most, and I wasn't even like really comfortable painting my nails all that often because I work in a very like serious academic environment. So well, nobody's gonna really judge me, but I don't feel comfortable rocking like a bright teal color every day, you know? So I never really painted my nail that much, but I think just 5-6 years ago, for whatever reason, I started collecting it and I thought that was something fun, and I started reading all those blog posts, which I think Polishholic definitely distribute a lot into my craziness. I love her blog post. I would go read her posts every day and I read back her old ones, and I would just try to go after polish after her recommendation. I will link her blog down below. She doesn't post as often anymore, and she goes more into the indie nail polish world now, which I'm not very into, so I don't read her very actively anymore, but I love her posts. Then we have MumuCow123. She asked a few questions. So she said, would you ever try a completely natural organic makeup or skincare line? The answer is yes, but I would be very skeptical because I feel a lot of the skincare or makeup lines out there are promoting the organic feature so much that they don't actually work that well. It's almost kind of like if you're a shampoo, you have to do the job of what a shampoo would do, and then on top of that, if you want to be organic, great. But I feel a lot of the products out there nowadays, they're like, oh, because we're organic, so we don't work as well, and you should forgive us for that. I don't think it should work that way, you know? I just feel very skeptical about organic skincare or makeup because usually they don't perform as well. They have to be just as good. And then on top of that, being organic, that's a bonus. So that's just my personal opinion. Maybe you feel different about it. So the answer to this question, yes, but I would be skeptical. And she also asks, do you ever reach a point of getting tired of painting so many things at one time? When I have so many things to pan, I miss the variety and choices for products and looks. Do you ever feel that way and know how to deal with it? Not really, I think. So I can understand where you're coming from, but to me, I would rather not have that many choices. I know it sounds weird because I think when I sit down to do my makeup, I usually am in a rush. So I don't want to have too many choices. I want to know exactly what products I'm going for, and I can just do it quickly. So for that reason, I tend to do like a makeup basket monthly, so that way I do have like a group of products that I know I would go for. I do enjoy the simplicity of my makeup basket, so I actually don't feel so tired of painting things. I love having just a fixed amount of things to work on, so I guess the painting world is really for me. Anna M asks, how old are you? I am 29 right now, and my birthday is coming in April, so I will be 30. I feel so ignorant. I have no way of knowing how to pronounce this, so I would just put her name down below. But she asked what my profession is. This is a little tricky to answer. In a nutshell, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I do some contract work here and there. I do have a PhD in math, so I don't want to just waste that. I do some projects and contract work with a company, but it's not like a steady job because, you know, when they have a project, I'll do it. When they don't, I don't. So it's not like a profession or career. This will be my last question for today. So this is Simple Southern Girl. She asked, what inspired you to start project penning? I think it's mainly just the size of my collection. I started watching YouTube videos about 4 or 5 years ago, and I started buying products after people's recommendations, and slowly I realized I grew a collection that is just way too much for myself. And like I said earlier, I don't really need the variety. Most of the time I feel it's more like a burden to have too many things in my collection. I do want some variety, but I definitely don't need like 100 lipsticks, which is what I have now pretty much. So that kind of just concerned me, and I realized makeup is kind of consuming my life, and I just don't want that. And I discovered the project penning community through Instagram, so I just got hooked, and I really enjoy watching people finishing their products. And I don't know what it is, it just brings so much satisfaction. For that reason, I really enjoy project penning, and that kind of inspired me just to, you know, put my collection under control and be committed to certain products and finish them up. So that will be the part 1 of the Q&A. I think I probably have to do quite a few different parts, but I do really enjoy this, just to talk to you guys a little bit. And I would continue to do this. Of course, I have so many more questions that I need to answer. And like I said, today is mainly just for testing the lighting. And let me know if you like this location. And if you do, maybe I can put some arts on this wall and make it look a little bit better. I do like this location for myself because it's in the corner of the house that I don't really need for anything else. So let me know, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.